Hello and welcome back to another seminar sessions. This is the series where we make car care easy. Today we're going to be looking at a pretty new SUV. This is actually Patrick's dad's car and it's been all the way to Poland and back and it's never been cleaned since he's owned it. So as you can see, there's not a lot of protection on the vehicle, there's some bugs, so we're just going to make it easy through the seminar sessions. So first up in this series is making sure the wheels and tyres are going to be nice and clean. So we're going to use our ultimate wheel cleaner. The most important thing about this is that you use it on a dry wheel. Because it's a gel formula, you evenly spread it across the wheel and the tyre. Leave that to dwell. We'll go through all the four wheels, leave it to dwell, and then we'll come back and rinse it off. Now the wheels and tyres are clean, we'll set about the bodywork. First and foremost, we'll use our ultimate snow foam. Just used our ultimate snow foam. We use it at 5:1 dilution ratio. What this is actually doing is just pre-soaking the vehicle, so any of the harder contaminants that are sitting on above the surface, it just softens and loosens those up, ready for the contact wash to minimise any swirl marks you put in. The good thing about ultimate snow foam is that it's pH balanced, so it won't be detrimental to any wax or protection you've got on the vehicle. Obviously we saw that this didn't have much, but in cases that you do have wax protection, it can just go straight on top of the vehicle. Typically in the UK, when you plan to do something, like bring your dad's SUV in, to film it being cleaned, it rains. So we've now cleaned the wheels, snow foamed it, and we're about to set about the contact wash. For this we're going to use Wash Plus. This is a pretty unique shampoo. It has clay suspended in the product. What does that mean? It's almost like an exfoliator for the skin. So you apply it very differently to any other shampoo that you typically would apply. So you have your wash mitt, you get it wet, you apply it to the wash mitt itself, you work it into a section, you rinse the wash mitt into the second bucket, and you reapply. Now, yeah, you'll use more product than you would a typical shampoo, but that's the point, it's not a typical shampoo. This isn't for every wash. It will be removing the bugs that are on the front that are left, the road grime on the front, and anything else on the SUV you might find. Also, pointing out something that's very obvious, I'm vertically challenged. So, Patrick's taller than me, and it's Patrick's dad's car, so he can help. So after washing the car down, we've noticed that there's a bit of a scuff along the car here. The nice thing about Wash Plus is that we'll actually remove this with the clay and built-in abrasive that it's got. So we've now got the car inside. Normally we'd set about doing paint preparation here, but because the car's a year old, it actually doesn't need that much. It's not been washed that regularly, so there's less imperfections in the car, almost none. The wonderful thing about Wash Plus is it has clay suspended into the solution, so as you're rubbing it against the paintwork, it is doing a clay process. Now it doesn't totally replace traditional clay. If the car's never been clayed and it's really heavily contaminated, Wash Plus won't cope with that. However, because again it's a year old, there's not a lot of contaminants on there, and Wash Plus has removed all of those. So we're going to go straight into putting our hybrid ceramic liquid wax on there, just to make sure it's as protected for the winter as it can be. As with all of our waxes, you only need to use a small amount. You don't need to prime the pad. Typically a 1 pound koi size blob on a soft foam applicator pad is enough to do, in this instance, half of a bonnet. So I like to draw a line down the middle and then work through it. What this is doing is giving you an even coverage. If you start at the top and work yourself down, you end up with more at the top and less at the bottom. So this is giving you a nice even coverage. As you can see, it's a thin coat on the car. It's exactly what we'd expect. So work around the whole car with similar amounts of product. And the nice thing about this product, 3 to 5 minutes cure time is all you need. So the second that you've finished applying it, you can come back round and start taking it off. So to complete the outside, and before we go inside, all we're going to do is set about the glass. Perfect clarity glass cleaner, perfect classic glass cleaning towel.
Oh, it's so close.
Perfect clarity glass cleaning towel. Inside, and it's a lovely place to be. Lots of leather, lots of soft plastic on the dash. So we've got 2 products we're going to use because it's just maintenance. We don't really need to deep clean anything. So for the leather, we've got our Gold Class 3-in-1. Everything else, our Quik interior detailer. This won't leave a finish behind. It has UVB protectors, so it will cleanse everything on the surface, but leave that protective barrier and leave it exactly how it left the factory. And likewise for the seats, we're just going to apply it with our even cut applicator pad, wipe off any excess. That will cleanse and just nourish the upper surface. So that's us for another seminar sessions. Just to recap today what we've done, obviously the car's just a year old, so it's been more of a maintenance really. It had done that long journey to Poland and back. So first and foremost we treated the wheels and tyres to our ultimate wheel cleaner. Then we pre-rinsed the car with our ultimate snow foam in the lance. We then moved on to use Wash Plus. This got rid of those heavy contaminants and all the bugs off the front end of the vehicle and really reset the paintwork for us, to then go on and protect it with our hybrid ceramic liquid wax. We then moved inside, and again it was just maintenance, so we've used our Gold Class 3-in-1 leather cleaner, our Quik interior detailer, and the glass cleaner to finish everything off. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tap the notification bell to be kept up to date. If you've got any questions, please drop them in the comments box below and we'll do our best to get back to you.